So where do I start from? 12 years ago or so, which makes me feel very old, but it was 12 years ago, I joined Salsa, and I was still a beginner, didn't know how to dance or do anything. I was more or less a shy guy, could hardly do the 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. And because of that, I think I stayed on the sidelines for some time. Staying on the sidelines came with positives, to be honest with you. And one of the best things that happened to me staying on the sidelines and not dancing, not even practicing what I learned, is interacting with different people. And that's when I met Farid for the first time, aka Fudd'z. He was this guy who would be dancing. If he's not dancing with the partner, he'd be dancing with himself. He'd be doing his thing on the corner, spinning, jumping, smiling, doing footwork, different things. You know, it's like he's in a different world altogether. High on something, I would say. But he's not. He's high on life. He was high on music. He was high on listening to salsa. And we would have different discussions and we'd talk about work, experience, girls, anything. My friends would join me sometimes to these parties, and you know, they don't dance salsa, so we would have a bigger discussion with my friends involved and Farid as well. I will talk about all sorts of different things: God, religion, perspectives, knowledge, experience, philosophy, history, you name it. And Farid was this guy who would always try to make me see the world in a positive way. Even though we're going through negativity in our life, there is a positive element. It was 2009, I think, and that was shortly after the big recession that has happened and hit the world, and I was someone who had just lost his job. I'm unable to find a job for like 7-8 months, and you know, I'd be sitting with Farid and he'd tell me, if you find Buddha, kill him. Man, I'm like, dude, really? Like, if you find Buddha, the last thing I need now is these cliche statements of, if you find Buddha, kill him. He's like, Ali, there's a bigger meaning to if you find Buddha, kill him. And you will find Buddha and kill him. But I need you to understand what it means when you find it. Never gave it any significance, to be honest with you. After we grew older, different experiences of life, I remember I texted Farid randomly 6 or 7 years after this discussion of if you find Buddha, kill him. I'm like, Fudd'z, I just found Buddha and I killed him. And trust me, not everyone finds Buddha. He knows that. Not everyone knows what it means. Not everyone understands the implication of this statement. So what I'm trying to get to is the fact that he had told me something, if you find Buddha, kill him. And the fact that I remembered this thing after 6 or 7 years is testimony to what certain people can have in terms of influence in your life. And there is a reason why he has an influence. I don't remember half of the things that people tell me 6 years ago or 7 years ago or 10 years ago. The only way or the only reason you'd remember what they told you is because they had significance in your life. They were a positive role model in your life, or they have brought a lot of good things to your life. Farid is someone who brings to the table a lot of experience, a lot of knowledge, a lot of significance to your life, I would say. And I am forever grateful to that, to be honest. So my friend, thank you very much for teaching me certain aspects of life. I am forever in debt. And I wish there were more people like you in this world. Because no matter what, no matter how hard you fall, my friend, you always find your way and bounce back higher.